Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Monkey in the Morning. I am your host, the Ranting Monkey, and I hope you are fine on this wonderful Monday morning. How are you? I'm okay. I was expecting a lot more pain, you guys, and it hasn't hit yet, so I'm cautiously optimistic. Hips still hurt. I still say they feel like lady monkeys must have felt in high school, but I don't think she'd like that joke, so I'm going to keep telling it until she hears it. She can tell me what she thinks. How you guys doing tonight? I was wandering around the internet, bored, didn't know what I should do. A little tired. God, I'm tired. So tired. Hang on, forgot to take my medicines. Least professional monkey on the internet. Forgot to take these ones too. That could have been horrible in about an hour. So anyway, I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I knew I should probably do a show because I enjoy doing these. It's a lot of fun for me. I don't know what to talk about. We talked about stupid people earlier in the night on the after party, and I hadn't seen a whole. I mean, there's stupid people out there. We'll talk about his dumbass hashtag that's going around. I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? And I don't know why it popped up. I'm assuming that it's some paid advertisement between Disney and Google, but one of the songs from Hamilton popped up on my feed. It's like, I haven't listened to any of this. I still haven't seen the play. I will watch it. We do have Disney Plus for the kids and all that. So I will sit down and watch it because I like musical theater. I've heard very good things about this, but I hadn't heard any of the songs. Yeah, fuck it. Let's take a listen. And I just sat here listening to it. Some of the songs, what is it? Say No to This. Oh my God, I fucking love that song. It was just stuck in my head. I listened to that one probably 10 times. Oh, such a good song. And I was just listening to this stuff over and over. And it's like, what's going on Twitter? I haven't even been paying attention. So I go look on Twitter. Hazmat, thank you. First to donate. I'm not reading the rest of that. Just because you donate doesn't mean I'm going to read horrible shit. And if you keep acting up in my chat, I will quiet you because you're going to get me in trouble, and that's not going to happen. Just saying. Anyhow, what was I saying? I go over there, and there's a video, a TikTok video. It is a TikTok video that has enraged me. So this is really not a good day to test me. I'll just shut the whole fucking thing down and go kick a tree or something until I feel better. It's a grown-ass man and a little girl who looks to be about 5 or 6. And the little girl pulls the grown-ass man's pants open and looks inside. And then in retaliation, the grown-ass man pulls open the little girl's dress and looks inside. And they thought this was okay to post to the fucking internet. And I'm not exaggerating at all. Not at all. If anything, I'm making it sound better than it is for whatever. Prospero, exactly. The little girl's all tarted up. She got on makeup. Her hair's all done. There are few things in this world that get me actually enraged. And pedophilia is one of them. You don't hurt kids, period. You just don't. Hazmat, you're fine. Says, sorry, I should have behaved. It's all right, man. I'm in a mood. I really am. I cannot believe I fucking saw that. Are you out of your fucking minds putting that shit out on the internet? Are you out of your fucking mind even doing that? It's not funny. It looks like they're trying to do some kind of fucking act. Like, what kind of act has a fucking little girl looking at a grown man's pants? He's wearing like some sweatpants, and she pulls him way out and takes a peek inside. Do I have a link for that? It's on my Twitter. You'll see it with the tweet, "What the fuck?" I know I say I hate people a lot, though. And I do. But I also love people most of the time. I have no love for anybody involved in that. And that little girl needs moved out of that situation because that's not cool. That should not even be something that enters into your fucking mind as something you would ever do. And then, not only to do it, you posted it on the fucking internet. Man alive. And that's when it's like, I need to do a show because I need to vent. I need to get that shit out of my system. I need to be able to scream for a reason. If I wake Lady Monkey up with my anger, I want to at least be, nah, baby, I was just on the show here. Sorry. Oh, man. Are you fucking kidding me? I remember when people were freaking out because dads were dancing with their teenage daughters. Like, could dads please quit this? Yeah, that's the problem. Dads having fun joking around with their teenage daughters. That's the problem. It's not these pedos running around, you fucking rejects. Oh, man. Desert Rat says, I saw it. I want to unsee it. I don't even know what they were going for, It kind of looks like it's some kind of skit. I don't understand what skit that is. And I don't understand what it is that you're trying to convey there other than you should be in fucking prison. And if that's what you were going for, I absolutely agree. And I hope they take your pedo ass there as soon as possible. You sick, twisted motherfucker. Anyhow. Social media ruined people. Worst invention ever. Social media is fine. Social media is great. I love social media. I have a lot of fun here. Apparently, it's a meme on TikTok. With little girls? Because I have a feeling that is this their own take on a different meme? And yes, Prospero, people ruin themselves. There's a lot of fun to be had on social media. I enjoy myself there. Until I run into some horrible shit like that. God, I hate people, man. Sometimes I just fucking hate people. Someone in that comment section mentioned it might be based on the incestuous TikTok couple. That's not okay either. How the fuck does that make it all right? Now, I'm not saying you're saying it does, but I'm guessing, no, just looking in pants and looking down dresses with a goofy laugh. Well, that's a weird thing going around if that's what it is, because by today's definition, isn't that sexual assault? And with a child, that's pedophilia, you sick, twisted son of a bitch. Not you, Terry. I get that you're just trying to explain it, but who's like, it'd be funny if we did this with a child. If we made a child look at your dick. As soon as that thought entered your mind, you should have went straight to the police station and said, please cuff me. Gamer Ghislaine, thank you. Oh, I said I used a tire iron to leverage before I saw the dude. Never mind. I can use fists. I'm going to end up in prison at the rate this is normalized. Yeah. He's not a very manly man, is he? Yeah. I'm crippled and I'm pretty sure I could kick his ass. Not that I'm glorifying violence, YouTube. I want this motherfucker in jail where the prison population can deal with his shit. Seriously, how does that enter your mind? How does that enter your mind? To have a little girl look down a grown man's pants. What the fuck were you thinking? And why? Why in the fuck? can the news media go out there and track down some poor bastard who made a fucking meme and put CNN over the face of somebody Donald Trump was beating up in the WWF? But no, this motherfucker should be plastered everywhere. Do not let this man near your children. God damn. Oh, but don't make fun of CNN, you guys. That's real crime. Fucking shitbags. I'm in a mood. I really am. Can't believe that shit. I just had my granddaughter here. And if anybody ever hurt her in any way, I would do everything within my power to make them pay for it. And I see this, and this is somebody's little girl. And they obviously, this wasn't just even a spur of the moment thing, which still wouldn't be good. But like Prospero pointed out, they got this little girl all dolled up for this. I mean, this was planned. Let's talk about something a little funnier. There was a hashtag going around earlier. I don't know if it's still going around. I haven't really paid attention to the hashtags. This was about an hour or so ago. It said trans people are real people. And this should be called Straw Man the Hashtag. Because the whole hashtag is just full of people telling us that trans people are real people. Nobody ever suggested that they weren't real people. Nobody said anything about them not being real people. There might be some argument over whether they're real men or real women. I'm not saying there is, YouTube. I'm saying there might be arguments over that. Biology. But nobody's ever said they're not real people. And I as you scroll through it, I mean, just some of the fucking... I am a trans man, and I am totally real, you guys. And I should be able to walk down the street without having to worry about violence. You know, I'm sick of that fucking excuse, that fucking argument from so many people. Everybody seems to think that they can't walk down the street without violence. I should be able to walk down the street without violence. I can't walk down the street without violence. I'm a grown-ass man. Even before I was crippled. 6 foot tall, well-built. And when I walk down the street, I was worried about violence. Because if you're not, that's when you're going to get fucked up. Because nobody has a monopoly on being able to walk down the street safely. Even the fucking police can't do it. I should be able to walk down the street safely. Shut the fuck up. When you're walking down the street, most people don't even pay any fucking attention to you. I should be able to walk down the street safely, monkey. You should be locked in a little padded room because you're obviously insane. And I'm not saying that because you're trans. I'm saying that because you are a paranoid freak. Freedom is dangerous. Exactly. How many times have we said that around here? Freedom is not. It's not a rosy picture. It comes with the possibility of violence from other people. Walton, thank you so much. I am a bionormative 43-year-old man, and I am real. Oh, my favorite part of this, as you're reading through it, you'll have I am a trans man, and I'm a real person. I am a trans woman, and I'm a real person. And then you run into, I am non-binary, and non-binary is real. That's what one of them actually said. Instead of, I'm a real person, and non-binary is real. No, it's not. Stop it. Just stop. It's time to bring back the power of no, you guys, because, dear Christ Almighty, do we need it? Dear God in heaven, if there is one, Please, please, for the love of fuck, give us back the power of no, because we desperately need it. And we need to say it loudly and proudly. And Monkey, I am... Shut up. No. But Monkey, no. You don't get to speak. As long as you're talking in that tone, nah. Come back when you have a real fucking voice. But Monkey, no. Go away. Terry, thank you. I'm an Australian, and I'm not a real person. Thank you for the donation, and I've heard that about your kind. The whole thing is just a big straw man. It's a big straw man. And there was this one sign. Let me see if I can find that. This guy, he saw it in I saw this, and it was in a restaurant window. Is this one? Here it is. This was in front of my favorite local store, in front of one of my favorite local stores here in New York City. I think we should move this sign to the Statue of Liberty. It says, hashtag Black Lives Matter. Please do not enter if you have any symptoms of COVID-19, racism, homophobia, transphobia. Trans lives matter. Did you catch what they did there at the end? They took over the Black Lives Matter thing. Starts off with Black Lives Matter, and by the end, sorry, black guys, you're gone. What is it? Oh, Gamer, I will sing to you in just a moment. Let me finish my little rant here. I thought you weren't allowed to take over things. Like, I thought only Black Lives Matter could be said. Annexed, right? Yeah, it's like somebody's, we're going to take that for us. You need to bring back the newspaper. Oh, Asian hippie, you aren't kidding. You are not kidding. Gamer, this one's for you. And a 1 and a 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gamer Believe. Happy birthday to you. I hope you have a great one. I really, really do. This sign needs moved in front of the Statue of Liberty. Don't come in here. I love if you have symptoms of COVID-19. I saw some chick on Twitter yesterday, I think it is. I called into my boss and told them I had 4 symptoms of COVID. And they were like, well, if you don't come in, the other manager doesn't have anybody to work with them. And I was like, you want me to come in with COVID? Do you have COVID, or do you have a couple of symptoms like a cough? Because, I mean, you can have symptoms of COVID without having COVID. Do you guys remember that chick or that dude who died over in, what was it, in India, where they took they unplugged the ventilator to plug in the air conditioner? Yeah, that guy had symptoms of COVID to the point where they actually shoved a ventilator in this poor bastard. Turned out he didn't have it. Interesting, right? It's almost like you can be sick of other things. If you have symptoms of COVID, then get tested. I agree. But you guys, I have the symptoms of the COVID. I have 4. She knew exactly how. I have 4. Do you have a fever? Because that's a real big one. That's a giveaway. Dead giveaway right there. But they still wanted me to go to work. I got the COVID. I love self-diagnosis. Self-diagnosis is one of my favorite things about the internet. Everybody knows exactly what is ailing them. I usually don't know what the fuck is wrong with me, so I go to a doctor. I feel a little foolish now. But back to our trans people. Where's this one? I'm a 20-year-old martial artist and writer who recently came out as non-binary. Trans people are real, and you will show them some fucking respect. Got it? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. You know the worst part about this is I can't have the fun I should have with this hashtag, because if you in any way suggest that trans people are biologically, well, what they were born, you can get kicked right off the Twitter. I'm actually surprised it hasn't happened to J.K. Rowling yet. Rowling, however you say her name. I never know. I go with it whatever fucking way I want to say it at the moment because I don't care what her name is. I don't care how it's pronounced. Me and her aren't friends. She didn't even respond to me when I talked to her. Respect is earned. Well, you would think so, Prospero, but that's not how it works anymore. Respect is supposed to be given, damn it. And you have to respect me because I told you to. Bang. Fucking stupid. It is amazing as you scroll through this thing, though, how many of these trans people are exceptionally young. Like, some of them don't give their age, but if they're older than 16, I would be shocked. But they're trans, y'all. They're trans. This one, I'm Chris. I'm 18 years old from Florida. I recently graduated with high honor and an ACA Photoshop CC 2018 certification. I adore traveling, space, photography, and riding roller coasters. I am a gay man who has the best boyfriend in the world, and I'm here to stay. I'm a gay man. I'm very curious how many times they've had the gay sex and how many penises were actually involved. 18. 18-year-old boy with a vagina who's a gay man because he's dating a dude. What a world, man. What a fucking world. It's almost like we're erasing gay people. Anybody else get that feeling? To be gay now, you can actually have penis and vagina sex. Isn't that weird? Did you guys ever think you'd wake up to that world? That you would wake up to a world where somebody with a vagina and somebody with a penis have sex, and it could actually be that the boy has the vagina and the girl has the penis? It can still be straight sex, but flipped. I find this world fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. And the part that fascinates me about it is not that somebody's dumb enough to claim that that's what's going on. I am a gay man with a vagina dating a boy. Oh, dear God. It's that nobody corrects them on that. And actually, if you do correct them, you're the bad guy. You're the bad guy. Like, no, actually, you're a girl dating a boy. No, I like Pokemon and I wear jeans and a t-shirt and a hat. I'm actually describing the person. I wear jeans and a t-shirt and a hat. I'm a boy. Shut up. Just shut the fuck up, man. The fuck are you actually talking about? Yeah, but there's some of me. I mean, that one says they're 18. There's others, if you scroll through this timeline, I mean, they look young, like middle school young. Like, you're not, no, you're just a confused kid. Midnight, thank you. The alphabet community has a grooming and chromo problem that they have been hiding for decades as it's got worse. Wait till that comes out. Oh, you're saying homo problem. Is that what you're saying? Homo? I don't know what you meant there. This whole thing, thank you for the donation. This whole thing is just weird. There was no, even when I've heard people say, trans women aren't real women, I've never heard any of them say trans women aren't real people. I mean, they're still people. Oh, child molesters. That's what that was supposed to be. I don't know what that shit is. So, yeah. I'm a musician. Had toured the world as well as delivered food for work. I'm reinventing my life at 30. I speak 2 languages. I love movies. I know about music. I dream with a family. I am a person. I am a woman. I am real. Nobody said you weren't real, person. People might have said that you were born a dude. It's straw man the hashtag, you guys. Straw man the hashtag. And some of these people, I mean, you get, never mind. It's like there's something got to be wrong with pink and blue and white hair dye. There's got to be something that's fucking people's brains up, because nothing else makes sense. There's too many of them with that same uniform. Too many. I'm so real, you guys. I hate people. God damn. What other shit has been annoying me today? I didn't spend a whole lot of time on here today. It was another one of those days where I just wasn't at the computer looking at politics or stupid too much. The majority of my time that I was online today was playing video games with Satsu. I did the stream earlier where we talked about some stuff. But even that, I mean, I hadn't seen much at all. What the hell? Why is Shane Dawson in my timeline again? Didn't they make him go away? Weird pedo dude. Sorry, we can't call him a pedo because he's well, Shane Dawson and YouTube loves him. Somebody named Nick Cordero died of the COVID. He had complications of the COVID. He was a Broadway star, apparently. I don't know the names of Broadway stars. I don't follow these people. It's not like an actor on TV where they get a lot of exposure, you know. But apparently he died, leaving behind a wife and young child, which that sucks. I wish them all the best. And sorry for their loss. It makes me think of this thing I saw 2 or 3 days ago. It was a story about this guy who died from the COVID, you guys. He went to a party in California and he got the COVID and he died. There was something really weird about the story. It's really weird. Because we're in July, right? And they tell us last month he went to a party and he got the COVID and he died. Because somebody at the party went there knowing they had COVID and they had the COVID and gave it to other people and he got the COVID and he died. He what was it? He was tested on the 15th. He came back positive on the 18th and he died on the 21st. He died very quickly. He was a fat diabetic dude. I think he might have had asthma too. I'm trying to remember all of his health ailments. But guys, don't go to parties because you'll get the COVID and you'll die. But what they didn't say is when the party was. They didn't tell us what day that party was. And for most folks, it takes 2 to 3 weeks for COVID to show up. So even if this party was at the very beginning of June, I mean, this was very rapid progressed for him, which it could be, being that he was morbidly obese, diabetic, and we'll just drop the asthma because I can't remember if that was one, but I think it was. So morbidly obese and diabetic. And those are two huge no-nos if you get the COVID. But they didn't, it was like, what day was the party? Are you positive he picked it up there? Because, guys, he never left the house ever because of COVID. But they said that it was okay to go out, so he went to this one party. And he felt really bad when he died because he might have gotten all of his family sick. Like, something's just not sitting right there. I can't. Why wouldn't you tell me when the party was? Am I wrong there? Am I being too petty on that point? Am I harping on it too much? It just seems to me that that's an important factor. Because remember, he got tested on the 15th. So if the party was in June, because they said he went last month to a party, if the party was on June 1st, then he got it on June 1st and was diagnosed, or well, at least had it on the 15th. And so like, some seems off about that to me. And I don't want to speculate that CNN would be full of fucking shit, because they always are. Right now, they are the COVID news network. And it's not because they care about COVID. It's because they think it's going to hurt Donald Trump. They don't give two shits about COVID. They don't care about you and whether or not you're going to die. Don't let these lying sons of bitches tell you that. They're, have a good night, ridiculous lunatic. I'm not sure which one to call you. But yeah, so it just struck me odd. It seems like such an important detail to leave out of that story. Huh. Maybe it's just me. I'm hypersensitive to the stupidity of the press right now, because they've been so blatant lately. Just incredibly blatant. Oh, bloody 4th of July weekend in New York City with 5 fatally shot. Don't worry, guys. That'll get better as they defund the police. Remember, they are taking $1 billion out of police coffers to spread to other areas. And part of it is just to reduce overtime. So it doesn't mean they'll have less police. It just means they'll have less police working. 4th of July weekend bloodshed in New York City continued Sunday night with at least 7 people shot. Oh, I'm sorry. This was just Sunday. Wow. Where's this at? Where we at? At least 7 people shot, 5 fatally in the span of about 3 hours. It is a good thing they're going to reduce the police force there. They're going to reduce that police presence to save. I wonder if they'll tell us what color the victims were. Do you think they're going to tell us? A victim was found with a gunshot outside a building on Christopher Avenue near Pitkin Avenue. He was taken to a Brookdale University Medical Center and pronounced dead. 3 minutes later, police received another call of a person shot in the Claremont section of the Bronx. Man. Johnny Hellcat, thank you. Mugging, huh? Must not have called his neighbors soon enough. Right? Get the Chaz security out there. They have a chop out there in New York, right? Go get the chop guys. They'll keep us safe. Oh, dear God. At about 6:45 p.m. in Harlem, a 15-year-old boy was shot outside a building on Madison. 15. At least he's expected to survive. Just after 8 p.m., 3 men were shot inside a house in the Bronx, 2 blocks away from the earlier fatal shooting. A 22-year-old man who was shot in the chest and a 27-year-old man who took a bullet to the neck were pronounced dead at Barnabas Hospital. Am I saying that right, New Yorkers? The other victim, a 29-year-old shot in the arm, was taken to Lincoln Hospital in stable condition. Well, look, it's not like having police would stop it, right? It's not like having a police presence tends to make violent criminals be like, you know what, maybe I'll stay in tonight. Maybe I'll stay in and not do this stupid shit because, you know, I don't want to go to prison. It's as bad as life is on the streets. It's not getting butt fucked by Bubba, the 400-pound Aryan. Gee, the Bronx sounds like fun. Who's from the Bronx? Oh, yeah, Sandy from the block. Wonder why her area is such a shithole. Why? Well, I've seen this. I saw a $400,000 or $40,000 Rolex going around earlier today. Apparently, this is the story. Arizona Karen with $40,000 Rolex trashed his face mask display in Target. Woman filmed herself destroying a face mask display in a Target store in Arizona. In the footage, Melissa Rain Lively, who runs a public relations company in Scottsdale, can be heard going on explosive rant. There should be another word in there. As she points the camera to a display of protective mask coverings. Finally, we meet the end of the road. I've been looking forward to this shit all my fucking life, says Lively in the video. The woman approached the display of masks that are sealed in plastic bags and others open clothed with no wrapping. Dear fuck. She then slams the masks from the display on the floor while saying, "So Target, I'm not playing any more fucking games. This shit is fucking over." She then repeats, "This shit is over," then says, "Yeah, woo." Okay. Two Target employees then appear, and one of them can be heard saying, "Excuse me, ma'am." The employee is quickly interrupted by Lively, who says, "This is over." She asks them, "Why? You let everybody else do it. I can't do it because I'm a blonde white woman that's wearing a fucking $40,000 Rolex." Oh, so she was trying to imitate the Target stuff where people were breaking and stealing shit. I get her. She's funny, you guys. Yeah. Wow. Some people need, I don't know, doctors. Would that be what would be right for her? The bitch needs a psychiatrist. They don't have a picture of her here. I wanted to see the watch. I wanted to see her because, I mean, well, who's afraid of Ghislaine Maxwell? Everyone on this list. It's the top 10 list no one wants to be on. Moments after the feds busted Ghislaine Maxwell Thursday for allegedly roping in underage girls for pal Jeffrey Epstein's perverted pleasure, fireworks started going off in the lives of certain billionaires and playboys who palled around with the two. And not the happy 4th of July kind. Uh-oh. Well, who? Give us names. Uh-oh, here's some names. Billionaire hedge fund owner Glenn Dubin, who's one half of an accomplished Manhattan super couple. His striking wife, Dr. Ava Dubin. They founded the Dubin Breast Center somewhere in Mount Sinai. They have 3 children and live a life of glossy luxury. Okay, and what, he paid to go on there? His wife dated Epstein for a few years before she married him, and Anderson Dubin struck up the perv predator after his 2008 conviction. Oh, all right. The Dubins flatly deny the accusations. Huh. Who else? There's also the beautiful high-flying countess whom investigators reportedly want to question in the wake of Maxwell's arrest. Claire Hazel, known as the Countess of Iveagh, guys, was once just a regular under-the-radar student at Ohio State. Then she married Edward Guinness of the famed brewing company. Hazel, 44, could be of interest to the prosecutors because she worked for Epstein in the 90s and flew on the Epstein's Lolita Express jet 32 times in 2 years. She could have witnessed Maxwell's dealing with other wealthy pals. Couldn't she have been part of it too? Real quick, Gamer Vleen, thank you. It's Scottsdale's and she's mad the mask is covering her surgeries. Good news is the Scottsdale targets are trash because of Karen's. The masks are covering her surgeries. I don't understand that part. What? People throwing a bunch of... All right, fair enough. Why wouldn't they be looking at this woman like, did you force any of these little girls to touch you? That can happen too. It's not like that's unheard of. Don't they know about nuns in Catholic schools? Jesus. Sorry, guys. I'm just going through the New York Post. I haven't been here in a long time, and I'm enjoying some of these stories. Excuse me. Ghislaine Maxwell needs to spare the poor little rich girl act. Oh, you know what? She's a shitbag if she was in on Jeffrey's stuff, which maybe it's not. Maybe she was. But go after all the rich fucks who were banging little girls. It is amazing how quiet the press got about all this stuff. It is amazing how just tight-lipped they got. Yeah. Trump offers help to New York City and Chicago with rising spike in shootings. Trump's in a bit of a pissing war with Andrew Cuomo. Except Trump doesn't really care, and Andrew just keeps trying to make a big deal out of things. So, yeah. President Trump on Sunday said the federal government was ready, willing, and able to intervene over the surge of shootings in New York City and Chicago. The president, in a tweet, noted the gun violence that erupted over the 4th of July weekend in both cities, with nearly 40 people wounded in the Big Apple and 72 in the Windy City, including 13 who died. Chicago and New York City crime numbers are way up, he wrote. Federal government ready, willing, and able to help if asked. Yeah, so he's just taking a little shot at them because he also doesn't like the chick who's running Chicago. I forget her name. She's a illegal weekend fireworks lit up Southern California, sparking several hundred blazes. Several hundred, really? Illegal fireworks lit up the night sky across much of Southern California over Independence Day weekend, sending firefighters scrambling to deal with several hundred fires, according to reports. The fireworks were unfortunately a contributing factor to a busy night we had, and it was just intensely active with illegal fireworks. Contra Costa fire captain said, "Fireworks, they're illegal, you guys." But it doesn't seem to have concerned hundreds, if not thousands, who were lighting up all over. One fireworks sparked blaze in the Northridge neighborhood of Los Angeles, ignited palm trees, and spread into an apartment building, displacing 50 people. Don't you think if, okay, you fuckers, here's the breakdown. Firefighters in the city of Los Angeles responded to 29 structure fires, 12 brush fires, 17 grass fires, 62 tree fires, and 116 rubbish fires. Gamer Blaine, thank you. Plastic surgery, and they leave stuff everywhere because the help will clean it up. They got offended when my guy said Scottsdale's target was ghetto. Fair enough. I don't know why she would be upset about the masks, though. I mean, if people want to put it over their face, even if they had plastic surgery, they can still tell people they had it. Shit. Bitch needs to calm down. Kansas newspaper cartoon equating governor's mask mandate with Holocaust stirs controversy. What the fuck? A weekly Kansas newspaper's in hot water after its publisher, a county Republican Party chairman, posted a cartoon on the paper's Facebook page that appeared to equate the Democratic governor's mask order with the Holocaust. The cartoon, posted Friday on the Anderson County Review's Facebook page, depicts Governor Laura Kelly wearing a mask with a Jewish Star of David on it, next to a drawing of people being loaded onto a train. The caption is, "Lockdown Laura says, put on your masks and step onto the cattle car." Wow. The Facebook post coincided with the day Kelly's mask order aimed at stemming the spread of coronavirus took effect. The post has since garnered more than 3,000 comments and nearly 1,000 shares. Oh, relax. It's a political cartoon, you crazy bitch. You know, it's amazing to me that some people are still so sensitive to political cartoons, given that they've made political cartoons comparing Trump to, well, I was going to say everybody but Satan, even Satan. Isn't everything fair game now? I'm just that seems like it should be the rule. Huh. Where are we at here? Those are the page 6 headlines are all the same as the main headlines. Olivia Munn posing in a sexy bikini for 40th birthday goes horribly wrong. Who the fuck is Olivia Munn? She tripped while posting the picture. All right. Is she a fucking is she a goddamn influencer? Who is this chick? Anybody know? I'm gonna look it up anyway. By the time you guys tell me, I'll already have it. She's an actress. She began as a host on G4 television before becoming an actress. She's known for playing the character of Sloane Sabbath on the Aaron Sorkin drama series The Newsroom that ran for 2 years on HBO. Okay. Well, be careful next time, sweetie. Watch where you step. Fucking weirdos. Why is that news? Women trip taking pictures. News. My God. She played in an X-Men movie. Didn't everybody at this point? I'm pretty sure I was in one. Good God. Uber agrees to buy Postmates. Well, didn't Postmates have a wow. Uber agrees to buy Postmates with $2.65 billion all-stock deal. If you own stock in Uber, you might want to look at it for a little bit. I thought it wasn't Postmates the one that was like run absolutely horribly, and the CEO had to step down because it was just like run into the ground. Huh. Let's see. There's a cook for that at providing needed income for chefs. What? I'm curious about that one. I love these headlines because I never know what the fuck they're actually talking about. There's a gig economy for everything these days, including gourmet cooking. Plenty of new apps are cropping up to help chefs earn extra income during the coronavirus pandemic by cooking or teaching about cooking, and they're attracting some big name talent. Oh, you go over there and the app, named after the number of pleats in their chef's hat, offers a platform for chefs to sell their cooking expertise through virtual sessions that might cost $10 for 10 minutes or $500 or more for up to 120 minutes. Each chef sets his or her price and pockets 80%, and the app gets the rest. Dear fuck, man, make yourself a stream and have people buy it. You get the whole thing. Johnny Hellcat, thank you. You were in an X-Men movie? I don't remember any characters falling down any stairs. You do realize I fall down more than stairs, right? And I also fall up them. You probably just missed it because you're just concentrating on the down part. What? Cog got kicked off his live stream. What happened to him? I know he gets hit quite often by internet standards. Was he able to start back up? That happened to let's see, it's happened to Scribbles a few times lately. I know it happens to the Ghost Poo guys from time to time. The app takes less than YouTube does. That's true, but you don't let YouTube take the money. You use Streamlabs, and you get. I can't remember what the percentage is that Streamlabs / PayPal ends up getting, but it's way less than Susan gets. It's like not even. I don't even think it's 5%. I think it's even much smaller than that. Phil DeFranco is sponsored by Postmates. Well, yeah. I haven't watched Phil since the one I talked about the other day. I don't watch him very often. I used to watch him every day. and I just got tired of him. He's and it's not that it's, I don't mind him shilling himself. That's fine. I mean, fuck, that's the business. I don't mind. I didn't even mind him selling cereal. It was kind of silly, but fuck, man, you do you. It's just so I don't know. It's like a weird Entertainment Tonight kind of show where he tries to do entertainment news, but he also tries to cover real deep topics, and it just doesn't work for me. It's like all the news that you could be bored by. And the few times he does decide to actually have an opinion, it is so woefully uneducated that, I mean, it's like, oh, you're giving YouTubers a bad name. Thanks for that, dick. You fucking moron. I'd just like him to have a real opinion once. Just once. The only time I think we've ever seen it, and I'm being sincere here, was in the Covington case. And I think that's because he honestly thought there was some racism going on there between the Covington kids and those damned oppressed Indians. And he saw the MAGA hats and he believes the bullshit. So he got very bad about it. He made a complete fool of himself. Complete fool of himself. But at least he showed some real passion. The only other time I've seen him do it is when he's gone after Brock Turner, because he's a big man. He's going to stand up to Brock Turner, because saying a rapist is bad is like, manly. Like who thinks rapists are good? Seriously, who thinks that that's a good thing, Phil? How about you take a stand on a real issue, you pussy ass milquetoast motherfucker? Hazmat, thank you. Monk, if you keep falling down, you should at least drink up some PhD flopper perk if you ever play Black Ops 1 Zombies. I've never played the Black Ops franchise. I played Call of Duty up through Modern Warfare, and then I skipped playing anymore until the new Modern Warfare, which, by the way, was not as good as the original. Not as good as the original at all. Prospero says, and that was when I unsubscribed. Oh, are you talking about his Covington thing? Yeah, it was such a bad look. And by the time he did that, we already knew the facts. By the time he came out and made that video that he just had to make, remember, he was on vacation, you guys. He came off vacation to come tell us about those shitty kids. Good job. Way to interrupt your family holiday to make a jackass of yourself. It was funny, though, that he took that one down, because Phil likes to leave everything up. He even leaves up his old shit where he used to be a complete scumbag towards women. You know, back when he was getting famous. The Covington thing and his apology, which wasn't one. You know, Prospero, you're right about that. That was not... It was not an apology in any manner. That was more of a, I got egg on my face, rather than I'm sorry I did such a shitty thing. And again, it was already out there. Christ, by the time he did it, even the Washington Post was like, oh shit, did we fuck up? Wild Smile and Davey Crocco going live in 30 minutes. I'll hang around till then. Cool. Trend, he's Shillip Defraudo, trend chasing dickbag. I don't have a problem with him chasing trends. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with most of what he does. It's the way that all of the other stuff, chasing the trends, that's fine. That's how you get famous and stay famous. There's a reason that your bigger YouTubers who have been around for a long time, their content is not the same as it used to be. It's because they're smart enough to go where the trend is. That's how it works. What? I might not get to stay in the cool kids club. Fake ass Jersey boy goes, Woko Haram. Yeah. I don't have a problem with him trying to even be cool. I have a problem with him seemingly not being smart about anything. I don't feel when he talks about YouTube stuff, sometimes he knows what he's talking about because that's the world he's in. But when it comes to talking politics or history or anything meaningful, he's dumb as a rock. And his research team, this man employs a fucking research team and can't get it done right. Like, Jesus, Phil, at least hold them to a standard. They keep making you look like an idiot. But even when all of the facts are laid out, I don't even mind him not taking a side, but he clearly takes a side without having the balls to just say so. Again, except for Brock Turner and Brock Turner, that fucking bastard. What is it he calls him? I forget what he calls him, but he's very, very vocal about Brock Turner. He's really good at reading that 8th grade girl's bathroom news. Remember, I mean, the majority of people who watch YouTube are younger, so I don't begrudge him any of that shit. I really don't. I don't mind him shilling his own shit. I do it. Fuck. It's how you play the game. It's how advertising or how shows have been paid for since what, the radio days? Going all the way back then. Did they used to do it in the old theater days? Were those sponsored? Stop in the middle of a performance and go, by the way, this is brought to you by Bill's Snake Oil. I don't know. But yeah, at least since the radio days, that's how it's done. Shill your shit, man. Make your money. Do not begrudge that as long as you're honest about it. All right. Oh God, who's this? Oh, this is about that chick. Did they determine she was bludgeoned to death, and now everybody's up in arms again? Do you think she was kissed to death, everyone? What did you think happened to this poor woman? And stop making it a military thing, you fucking lying assholes. Anyway, let's see. We talked about that already. I think I'm about done. Let's see. The Harry channel. Thank you so much over on the Streamlabs. It annoys me how he pretends to be cool and young. He's about 3 years from a Grecian formula sponsorship. Fuck, man. That's TV's been that way forever, man. Nobody in high school movies or high school TV shows is actually in fucking high school. They're usually in their 20s or getting close to 30. Gamer Verleen, thank you. Oh, there are fires in Portland. The night has begun. Yeah, this is getting around the time they start doing that shit normally. Like we told you guys last night, they'd actually started pretty early. Usually the police come out at about 1 o'clock their time to be like, all right, knock it the fuck off, and tell them to go home. I'm just looking to see if there was anything else I wanted to talk about before I wrap this one up. Because, guys, I seriously, I am fucking tired. Thank you, Mighty Balzac, who says, remember, you're brought to us by us. Indeed. I really, really am. And I appreciate all of the support, really do. Kanye's announced for president. I've heard the rumor that is probably just a shill for his new album that's coming out. I don't know if that's true. Seems the most believable of anything that I've heard. There's not a lot of actual news on here. That's weird. It's under the news tab on Twitter. India becomes the third worst hit country by COVID-19 after the U.S. and Brazil. Good job, guys. Well done indeed. UK set to ban Huawei, I think is that how you say it, technology from nationwide 5G infrastructure. Cool. Maybe that'll help people from getting the COVID. Remember when that was the thing? They were getting the COVID from 5G. People are stupid. Christ, people are stupid. And let's see. Californians are losing their fear of coronavirus, says the LA Times, which is weird because aren't their numbers going up? Yeah. And by the way, that remember that guy got COVID from that party in California last month, which they won't tell us when. I still want to know when that party was. I would bet money. I would bet you anything that party was like on the 10th, and he got tested on the 15th, confirmed on the 18th, and dead on the 21st, which would not make any sense for him getting that disease at the party. Now, I could be wrong. It's just a weird thing to leave out of that story. And on that note, guys, we're only an hour in, but I am tired as fuck. A little bit woke me up, you guys, because she really wanted to see Grandpa before she left. And for some reason that's what I asked, like, why didn't you guys let her wake me up earlier? And her dad had gone to the store, and they had told her that when he got back, they'd be leaving, and she didn't know how long he was going to be gone. So when he got back and she heard the downstairs door open, apparently she went, "Oh, I have to wake up Grandpa. I haven't woken him up yet." And it was the first time she'd said anything about it. So as soon as she said that, Lady Monkey was like, "Go, you can go." Because my granddaughters have the rule they can wake me up whenever they want. Nobody else is allowed to because they're not little kids who want Grandpa to play with them. They can read their own goddamn books. The little ones need me to do it for them. And so we went upstairs, and she went over and she got the donuts because we eat donuts together. She got their donut holes covered in sprinkles, and got her little glass of milk. And we sat down. We ate our donut holes together real quick. And then she was glued to me for a little bit until it was time for them to leave. It was awesome. She's such a sweetheart. She really is. I love all three of my granddaughters. The baby. Oh, I can't wait till she can move and talk more. Because I went up the stairs, and as soon as I got to the top of the stairs, she saw me and just lit up. And like, "Oh, baby, I love you so much." And Peanut all day yesterday, or Pumpkin all day yesterday. All day. Actually, the last 2 days. The moment I get out of her sight, she would yell, "Papa!" and yell it. It didn't matter where we were. We could be in the house, outside. She was sitting with her mom playing with a water table that they have. And I was going towards the garage. So I rounded one of the cars and she couldn't see me. And literally, as soon as my foot went out of her sight, "Papa!" Like, calm down. Calm down. Would you mind dropping me the Eyes On stream link? Yeah. Give me a second here. I got to find it. I went over there earlier for just a moment. Right before I started listening to all the Hamilton stuff. Let's see. Where's Eyes On? Where was it? There it is. Here is the stream link for Eyes On. Oh, dear Christ. I didn't have the sound down. Oh, shit. I didn't have the sound on, and somebody's honking the shit out of their horn. Just scared the ever-loving bejesus out of me. So there's the stream for those of you who want to go watch that. I will probably be over there. I think I'm gonna go play some Bloons. Have you guys ever played Bloons? Bloons. Steam has Bloons 6 for 99 cents, and I got it, and it's a lot of fun. And so I've been playing that while I do other things, and I think I'm gonna do that while I do this. But I'm gonna take off, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you so very much for the donations. You guys are amazing. Sorry about the short show. Remember, there's an after party you can watch as well, where it was me, Jack, and Undoomed were all on. What else was there? Oh, and then the 4-hour game stream me and Satsu did. So check those out. I'm going to be watching this for probably an hour, and then I'm going to take my big ass to bed. So I hope you guys have a wonderful night, and thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. I'm so fucking